and welcome to Tales from Hor'Izon, where short stories from our TTRPG world come to life. I'm your world forger, Neil, and today's story is the Lightbringer's Offer. Let's begin. The morning sun bathed Nishtara in golden hues as Kaivan Sunweaver adjusted the woven satchel over his shoulder. Inside, wrapped in layers of soft reed cloth, were his finest solar tiles. Thin, shimmering plates of copper and treated glass, no larger than a hand, yet capable of capturing the sun's warmth and turning it into gentle energy. Today he would journey beyond Nishtara's sunlit terraces and flowing waterways to meet with the Gajendra of Dhumavira, a village that sat along the river's bend, where thick mists from the falls rolled over the land like a ghostly tide. It was a place of stone and muscle, where the great elephantine folk moved with slow, deliberate purpose. The Gajendra did not yet see the value of solar energy. They had their strength, their watermills, their great hearths that burned with the wood of the jungle. Fire had always served them well. Why should the sun do better? But Kaivan believed otherwise. The path to Dhumavira was lined with towering trees, their canopies filtering the sunlight into dappled patches along the riverbanks. Kaivan's journey was peaceful, but his mind was raced with the challenge ahead. Convincing the Gajendra to trade for solar tiles would not be easy. When he arrived, the village elder, Hor'Izon the Steady, greeted him with a slow nod. "You bring the light of Nishtara," Hor'Izon rumbled, "but we have fire, we have water, we have what we need." Kaivan bowed respectfully. "And yet, Elder Hor'Izon, what I offer is not to replace, but to enhance. Allow me to show you." The Gajendra gathered, their massive forms casting deep shadows over the village square. Kaivan unwrapped one of the solar tiles and placed it upon the smooth stone ground. He angled it toward the sunlight, then pulled a small, copper-wired lantern from his pack. As he connected the tile, the lantern flickered to life, a steady, soft glow illuminating the shaded space beneath a great banyan tree. The younger Gajendra murmured in surprise, but Hor'Izon remained impassive. "Your lanterns are clever," the elder admitted, "but we do not fear the dark, and when the rain comes, the sun hides." Kaivan expected this response. He smiled and retrieved another device, a heated stone slab, thin yet sturdy, lined with stored solar energy from days past. He placed it on the ground, and within moments, warmth radiated from its surface. "For the cold nights," Kaivan said, "for drying grain without fire, for warming homes without wood." A hush fell over the crowd. Now they were listening. It was not an instant decision. The Gajendra were deliberate in all things, and trade agreements were no different. But Kaivan saw the change in their eyes, the curiosity, the understanding. Over the next few days, he remained in Dhumavira, demonstrating the solar tiles' uses beyond mere light. He showed how they could heat water for bathing, how they could run a simple pulley system, how they could power a gentle fan to cool a sleeping child on sweltering nights. By the week's end, Elder Hor'Izon called for Kaivan once more. "You have given us much to consider," the elder said. "We will not abandon our fires, nor our mills. But there is wisdom in balance." A heavy hand rested on Kaivan's shoulder, a sign of respect. "We will trade, Sunweaver." Kaivan left Dhumavira with the first agreement of its kind, a pact between sun and stone, between fire and light. The Gajendra would offer their unparalleled stonework, carving great reservoirs and channels to improve Nishtara's water flow. In return, Nishtara would provide solar tiles to warm their homes and light their halls. As Kaivan stepped onto the sunlit roads of Nishtara once more, he knew this was only the beginning. The world may not yet see the value in the sun's gift, but one village had, and perhaps tomorrow, another would follow. This story takes place in Hor'Izon, a world built for tabletop role-playing. All you need is a set of dice and the Hor'Izon guidebook, coming soon. Sign up at the link in the description to stay updated. Thank you for listening, and please join us again for another tale from Hor'Izon.